Hi, do you speak English?
Not too much.
They can actually speak English very well. They're just kind of like shy about it.
Just take your time, okay? When did you learn it?
It's like
You didn't remember?
I probably start reading in English when I was in kindergarten.
What kind of book?
It was like a bilingual book. It's written in Indonesia and English, and I guess TV shows help a lot.
Your parents, they were trying to introduce English to you since a very early age.
Yeah, because they also realize that at a very early age that English is actually very important because we cannot just work within our country. You know, each one of them, especially my dad. If we're like, frankly speaking, my dad has a dream that he wants to work outside of Indonesia, and he was almost there, but then he was like, you know what, I like it here and I already have a family here, so he decided not to. And then his dreams is kind of like gifted upon us, like you have to at least try to work outside of here, to work outside of Indonesia. And even without that, English is a very useful skill because as of now, even your resume when you're applying for a job, it has to be in English. That's like a bonus point that I've actually recently learned when I was like doing an internship in one of the company here.
So you are working.
I'm not anymore. Like the internship ended like a few days ago. But when I was updating my resume, I asked for my parents' advice, our brother's advice, and he was like, "That's great, but do it in English because it's a bonus point."
Wow, that's so amazing. So I think your parents did it well. How many siblings do you have?
I have two older brothers.
So how about your brother? Your brother, right?
Yeah.
Do they speak in English as well?
Yeah. Even my father is the one that started to initiate us to talk in English. He would just like start to speak in English in randomly, and we would just be like, "Yeah, I guess that's true." But like, and we also like responded in English as well. It has its benefits definitely, especially when it comes to spoken English. Instead of like writing or reading, because everyone can learn how to write and read, but when it comes to spoken English, the rules, the grammar are much more flexible.
Where are you from originally, especially your mom and your dad?
My mom is from Bandung, and my dad is from Solo.
If I may say, English is considered as your first language, I think.
I sometimes feel more comfortable speaking in English.
How about your childhood? Is that easy for you to have communication with other in your surrounding?
Not really. I mean, I started to speak in English when I was in middle school. So before that, I understand English, but I rarely converse in it. And when I started to gain more confidence, started to building up, trying to find myself, my place in this, like, I don't know, in my family and society or whatever, it's like, oh, actually, I feel more comfortable speaking in this language. Even though I make lots of mistakes, I realize that.
I made my content to improve my speaking, especially my speaking. I think I have to find the real people that I can talk to. So, yeah.
I thought speaking was the hardest, and then I tried to get over it. I became more confident speaking in English. I started doing presentation in English. I still have a lot to learn.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Zahra.
I'm Rizka. Okay, thank you so much, Zahra.
Thank you
and
so
have a
much.
great time for you here.
Okay, thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
See you
Bye,
again.
Rizka.
Bye. Thank you, Zahra's friend.